Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video here on this channel. Today we are going to try to rank the 4 AI browsers that I have been testing out and using a lot. Two of them I won't be able to demo today because they are Mac only and I'm currently on a Windows device. I have actually borrowed or had Macs in the past, so I have been able to test these applications out. But in today's video, I'm going to try to rank them. And towards end of the year, each year, I try to do rankings on different productivity applications, and that is the lens I'm going to use when I'm trying to rank these applications. And I think we can start off with the browser. Which is the browser from the browser company. I think this is the fourth placed browser out of the four. It is the most beautiful one, but the main issue with a browser like this is that it doesn't have an agentic mode. What does that mean? Like, for example, in Opera, I can click this and I can get the browser to do things for me. You can't do that in DI. You will actually have to like press a button. Like this example shows it really well. You will have to press a button to add something into the page. It can't do it for you. So you can see that it has an insert button here where you can like insert stuff. So it doesn't have that agentic mode. It doesn't have a Windows version. I am like, this is the one I'm most optimistic about because I think the browser company has shown earlier that it can make really good browsers with Arc, and they are adding more Arc-like features into this Dia browser. And I think like if this was Arc browser just with AI, it would probably be the best one because even though AI browsers are heavily like built around this idea of agentic AI that goes and does things for you, it has to be a good browser at first. So I am a big believer in the browser company and Dia browser, but currently because it doesn't have agentic mode, it lacks a few other things as well, and it doesn't have a Windows application. I am going to put this at fourth, but this is the one I'm most excited about because it is a really beautifully designed browser. And as I said, they are adding more Arc-like features with like side tabs, which is something I know a lot of people like, and like more Arc stuff. But there is also one other thing to keep in mind that the browser company has gotten really unpopular among early adopters of Arc, and also some people that really liked Dia have like now changed to different browsers. So that is just something to keep in mind. They are currently owned by Atlassian, so they have more money to play around with. I'm excited to see where this one heads. Probably the one I'm the most excited about, but currently the worst one. Then we have this OpenAI ChatGPT browser right here. It is called Atlas, and you can see how this works. This has more of a agentic mode, closer to Opera Neon, which I'm currently using, and Perplexity Comet. And you can see how this works. Like you go to a page, you ask the AI to do things for you. That is basically how it is supposed to work. I have tested it out. It works quite well. Not as good as something like Comet, very close to, might even be a little better than Opera Neon. But one thing I dislike about it is that it is currently Mac only. So I am putting this in third, even though the features and the way it works probably makes it like second best. I am going to put this in third because of the lack of a Windows application. And I'm not only saying that because I can't access it, but I've seen a lot of people be annoyed at the same thing. When it comes to the way it works, it does a good job, but I have generally one huge issue with these AI browsers, and that is like, how many good use cases are there actually for something like this? But that is just me personally. I feel like they aren't worth it when you end up having to pay. Some of these have like extensive free plans, but to get everything, you will actually have to pay for them. But that is basically how this one works, and I am putting this in third place, but it is nearly in second place. But in second place, we have this browser right here called Opera Neon. Um, this one is still in early access. I paid $60 for 9 months of this. So I have 9 months where I can use this AI browser. I haven't used it that much. But basically, the way this works, so if I go into Medium, for example, you can see my Medium posts right here. And if I open up my stats, then I open up chat. I can go into here and I can use the do to ask it to like go and find my best performing posts, and it will go ahead and do that, and I can just let this go and open up another browser, and let's ask this to find tickets to Oslo from my city, and it will go ahead and do that. So you will have to give it a second to figure things out. It will explain to you what it will do. So it gives you a plan right here. It does the same. Here it actually goes ahead and it like finds it for me, so gives me my best posts, gives me the views, the reads, the engagement, detailed breakdown. So it goes ahead and analyzes things. Here it will ask you that if this looks good, but it doesn't matter. It goes ahead and does it anyways, and you can see how it works. It just goes ahead and it starts like working. And you can do other things as this works. So I can jump into here, for example, and continue working, or go into my note-taking app and continue working. And if I go back, you can see that this will just go ahead and try to figure things out. And it takes time to the point where like I would probably save time if I just did it myself, but you can see how it works, and it is quite cool that the browser can go ahead and do this. I will stop this before it finds any tickets, but you generally see how this works. I am putting this in second place because it is, as I said, more accessible, a little better than uh, ChatGPT Atlas, but it does a lot of the same stuff. But there is one AI browser that is clearly ahead of all of the others, and that is Perplexity Comet. It is clearly much better than all of the other ones. So I can go in here and I can ask it to find my best performing posts, find my best performing posts, and it will go ahead and do that. And one thing to keep in mind with this application right here is that it is free, but it is a little limited. Like I can only add 3 files today, for example. Um, and you will have to pay for Perplexity Pro to get more usage. I think Perplexity Pro is around 20 USD. It is clearly much better. You can see how much faster it does things, how much generally better it is, and it performs really well, and it makes sense that Perplexity wants to add a browser because Perplexity is a search engine. Google will never allow Perplexity to be the default search engine of something like Chrome, which is the browser most people use. Uh, and it makes sense that they then go ahead and create their own browser. And I am really impressed by Perplexity. Again, use cases aren't that many. You can see here that if I want to do more research, I will have to pay. Um, but the use cases aren't that many for AI browsers in general, but I like this one the best personally. So I am going to put this in first. You also have different widgets here, so you can add new widgets. I like this Zen one. But you can add new widgets here, and I really like the idea of something like this. This one is the best. I'm excited to see where it goes the next year, but that is the ranking. So Perplexity as number one, Opera Neon as number 2, ChatGPT Atlas as number 3, and Dia as number 4. That covers this year's AI browser rankings. This is the first time I'm doing this, so there will probably be one next year, but I think that covers it for today's video.